Are crypto airdrops now dead, or are there still opportunities to be found in this market? The honest answer to that question is that airdrops have definitely dried up a bit from the peak that we saw maybe last year. However, I truly believe there's some solid opportunities still to be found out there for airdrop farmers and for yield farmers, and there's also a bit of a shifting meta towards ICOs and token pre-sales, which also have some solid opportunities. And the TLDR is that there's always opportunities to make money in crypto. We definitely go through peaks and troughs, high points and then lulls. Currently, we might be in a little bit of a lull, but if we're actually being realistic and strategic, it's these times when it actually makes even more sense to be early to certain projects, to farm, and to sort of just spread a bunch of seeds out there and see what actually grows. Because at this point, with the market cycle being where it's at, there's less competition. Certainly a lot of people have given up. And while every project that we farm here isn't going to be a cook, all it takes is a couple of solid wins to keep propelling our portfolios forward. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the stuff that I've been doing this past week. So let's get right into it. And by the way, if you're using the Rumor app, there's been a couple of updates. For starters, we have tagged different projects depending on the category that they're in. So we've got airdrops, but we've got also ICOs, we've got NFTs, we've got trading and all sorts of other categories. So what did I do last week? I tried to get into this wet token launch from Humidify for being a jupe staker. Unfortunately, that one filled up in a couple of minutes and I didn't actually manage to get in. However, this has been an absolute cook and a bunch of people in my Discord did get in and managed to get a very solid W out of this. The pre-sale price was 5 cents and currently is trading at nearly 30 cents per token. So that was a pretty solid W for people that got in. Unfortunately, I personally wasn't able to get my clicks in time. Another couple of things that happened this week. Lighter launched some spot markets. So now you can deposit and trade ETH spot on Lighter, which is probably going to be a criteria for their airdrop. Then another thing that I did, and this is completely brand new, is signed up for the waitlist on Edge Trade with a bunch of different wallets. So this is a trading terminal. Currently, the waitlist is managed via Telegram. They're going to have a Telegram bot as well. So with this account here, I am spot 2,857 on the waitlist, but I do have access on another. And this is going to be a new multi-chain trading platform with a Telegram bot. So if you want to check it out, you can sign up for the waitlist now. I think it might be a solid farm for 2026. Another thing that I did this week was registered for the Superform airdrop. This seems to be a new trend where these projects are requiring registration, pre-registration to be able to claim on TGE day. And so if you farmed Superform, do make sure that you register for the airdrop on their registration page. They're also running a pre-sale, but I'm less bullish on this one. So I haven't actually allocated any tokens to that ICO. Okay, next up, I did a pre-deposit into the Yo Gold Vault. This is Yield Optimizer on base. This is a multi-airdrop target because we're hitting base and we're hitting Yield Optimizer. They have a points program on. And so I made a deposit into their Yo Gold Vault. They have points multipliers on and also a chance to win $500 in Yo Gold. And basically this is a tokenized version of gold that's going to be earning yield in DeFi, being used as collateral, same as Bitcoin, ETH, and other crypto assets that are used as collateral. Now do your own research on this. The TVL of Yo Gold is still only 250K of 10 mil. The platform itself, Yield Optimizer, is something that I've been using for a while now, and the TVL of some of their other vaults is quite high. So for example, they've got 23, almost 24 mil in the ETH vault, almost 28 mil in the USD vault. So the Yo platform, as far as my research has indicated, is legit, but this product here, the gold token, is definitely still new. I do think it's an interesting move though, and if you like base, you like Yield Optimizer, and you like gold, certainly it's a decent option. Okay, another thing that I did this week is started trading and messing around with TradeFox. This is a prediction market aggregator. I actually made a full tutorial video on this just a couple of days ago. They also have a cool feature which allows you to follow and copy trade other big traders on prediction markets like Polymarket and soon to be Kalshi. And so if you're interested in prediction market trading, I think that this is a solid thing that you should check out. They also have a points program coming soon, so it's a multi-airdrop qualifier. Could potentially hit TradeFox itself, but then maybe the underlying platforms that it aggregates. Okay, next up, another thing that I've been doing is messing around a bit on Mezzo. This is a Bitcoin DeFi project that allows you to basically borrow against the value of your Bitcoin to unlock it. They're also building out an ecosystem around it, and they have a points program on where you can earn boosts for providing liquidity on certain tokens within their ecosystem. So I've been messing around with this. I actually made a large deposit on another wallet, and with this one I've just been messing around a little bit with the LPs to see what we can do in terms of earning rewards. Okay, next up, something that I have been doing almost every day, or at least 3 to 4 times per week, is placing trades on Pacifica and trying to move volume. I am a self-professed terrible trader, so I always just try to scalp something, try not to lose money on the trade, but just try to build up some volume and earn some points for Pacifica. Another new perp dex just launched yesterday called Hyena, and this is built upon Hyperliquid, but it's basically using USDE as collateral, similar to Ethereum. Now there's risk associated with these ones that are using the synthetic stablecoin for sure, because USDE in theory could depeg if the underlying assets have any sort of issues. And really it seems like there's a little bit of a house of cards that's being built up on this stack. We've got a number of layers of risk with platforms like Hyena because they're built as an app on top of Hyperliquid, so that's already multiple layers of smart contract risk, etc. And then they're using a collateral token that is riskier than just, say, for example, USDC, so there's more risks there as well. However, everyone seems to be talking about it on Twitter or X, and so I signed up for it and gonna mess around with it a little bit. And apparently for the first 7 days, they're gonna give fee rebates for opening up new positions on the platform. So if you want to check it out, feel free. I don't have a ref code for this one. You do need an invite. So I would recommend going on X, or basically just use another influencer that you want to support, because I don't personally have one, but there's tons of codes on X. Okay, next up, I have also been farming Yeet a little bit. Every day I just go and wager a couple dollars, go to Plinko or some of their house games, and just try to keep my ranking in the top few K wallets, because I feel like this might be low-key a decent airdrop. And then finally, Bad Buns, which is an NFT collection from the Mega ETH ecosystem, has launched this wallet registration page for some new app or product or game that they're launching. So I went ahead and registered for that. Actually, I'm doing it right now. You don't have to sign a message or connect a wallet. All you have to do is literally just copy paste your wallet and do what I just did. And then yeah, I'm just kind of keeping an eye out for different Mega ETH ecosystem opportunities. They should be launching mainnet soon. There's going to be some yield opportunities, some airdrop opportunities there. And so I'm probably going to make a bunch of content around that and try to farm things there, because while it might have been a little bit dry over the past month or so, I think we should see some solid opportunities coming out of that. So that is a pretty high level recap of some of the things that I've been doing just over the last week or so. All of these things you could still do and potentially earn rewards from them. I can't guarantee that each and every single one of the things that I mentioned is going to pay out with some massive airdrop or yields, but I feel pretty confident saying that at least a few of them will do quite well. And if you want to stay up to date with all of this stuff in real time, you can sign up for the Rumor app and get the updates there, and then get access to the Discord, or you can just join the Discord for half the price. And then finally, I did open up one free channel in the Discord if you want to just join that and see what's sort of going on. It's not going to give you full access to all of the alpha and the token claims and things that we post there. But if you want to join that one limited channel and just chat with other people and potentially have some community alpha sourcing there, you can feel free to join. I'll leave a link down below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.